Hello dear students, today we are going to study the new concept that is consumer price index or the cost of living index numbers. This is totally new concept, okay. We already covered three concepts, means more than three concepts also. Price index numbers, quantity index numbers, value index numbers also, and another concept that is test for adequacy of index numbers also. Okay, all these concepts we covered. This is the last concept in the second unit, that is index numbers. So let us we will start study the consumer price index numbers, or we call it as cost of living index numbers. Then what is the definition of a cost of living index number? Consumer price index is the index number of the cost incurred or the cost met by a specified class of consumers for purchasing or to buy a basket of goods and services. A basket of goods and services is nothing but the goods and services which are required for day-to-day life of the consumers. Because we know very well there are different class of people are there, rich, poor, middle, wage classes, and also they explained it beautifully, because the same class of consumers or the same class of people does not consume in the same proportion of the commodities. Andre ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾಗ ನಾವೀಗ ಅವರು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರು ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಮೋಡಿಟಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಬೇರೆ ಕಮೋಡಿಟಿನ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಂದು ಪೀಪಲ್ ಯಾರಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ we are going to construct the cost of living index number or consumer price index numbers. These are the main steps involved in construction of CPI or CLI. CPI is nothing but Consumer Price Index, and CLI is nothing but Cost of Living Index numbers. So first one, defining the purpose and scope. Yes, this is very very important. For which class of people we are going to construct or construct the cost of living index number or consumer price index number. That is very, very important, because when we mention clearly the purpose and scope, then it will be more helpful for us for constructing the CPI or CLI. So that's right. And then conducting family budget inquiry and selecting the bids. It's nothing but conducting family budget inquiries is nothing but we randomly select some families. We will inquire the commodities they consume monthly or regularly, what kind of commodities they consume. On that basis we are going to select the bids. Normally we select only the basic needs of the people. And the third one, obtaining price quotations. That's it is very, very important, because we have to get the price quotations of different commodities consumed by a particular class of people in the community. And the prices of the commodities differs from one place to another place also. There may be chances in the same place the prices of the commodities varies or different. There may be chances in particular shop we are very close with that shop. There may be chances that shop seller or trader may sell that commodity to another consumers at a retail price. When you purchasing that commodity, there may be chances that a trader will sell the commodity for you in a wholesale price. So that's why we will go into this one, third one, obtaining a price quotation, and the last one is computing the index number. In the last concept, we use or they use two methods of computing the CPI or CLI. So first method is aggregative expenditure method. As per this method, the CPI or CLI equals to summation of P1 to 0 divided by summation of P0 to 0 into 100. It means that this formula is similar to last year's price index number. So the second method is family budget method. The maybe answers they mention in the problem. Okay, solve this problem or construct the consumer price index number by using aggregative method or family budget method. On that moment, okay, you have to apply. Okay, whether they ask to construct the index number based on aggregative method or based on family budget method. Depending on that, okay, you have to use formulas. The second one is a family budget method. So CPI or CLI equals to summation of WP divided by summation of W. Here summation of W is nothing but a particular weightage will be given to all the commodities mentioned in the problem. It means here they mentioned the sum of the commodities. This problem is related to first method, that is aggregative method. It means the problem relating to family budget method, that is totally different. Okay, they give commodities and the proper weightages will be given for these commodities. Then it will be easy for us to identify the problem, whether this problem is related to family budget method. Or you may use another formula is also there. Okay, both are same. Depending on the question, you have to use that formula. Okay, CPI or CLI equals to summation of WI divided by summation of W. Okay, this will be clear. Okay, only when you are solving that problems. Okay, let us take one problem relating to aggregate expenditure method. It means first method. Okay, calculate the consumer price index number for 2012. Okay, with respect to 2005 as of this year. So we apply aggregate expenditure method because here there is no proper weightages are given for the commodities. Okay, first see the problem. Okay, they does not mention the weightages for the commodities in the question. There may be chances they also ask, okay, construct the consumer price index by applying family budget method. On that moment, how we are going to calculate the weightages for that commodities? On that moment, here W is treated as, okay, W is treated as, okay, P naught Q naught. Okay, this will be clear for you. Okay, when we take another example, okay, how we are going to calculate the weightages for the commodities. So first we will solve this problem. Later on, okay, we will move on to the next problem. So commodity rice, sugar, dal, tea, fuel, cloth, house rent and miscellaneous expenses. Rice, okay, quintal, okay, sugar also quintal, okay, dal also quintal, okay, tea, kg, fuel per month, okay, cloth, okay, meter, okay, house rent also monthly, okay, miscellaneous is depends on, okay, based on monthly also. Then these are the quantity and price of these commodities in the base year, that is 2005, and the prices of that commodity in the 2012 we consider it as a P1. So Q0, P0 and okay P1 they given. Let us move on to the calculation. What we require as per the aggregate expenditure method. We need okay P1 Q0 and P0 Q0 we need for constructing the CPI or CLI for aggregate expenditure method. So first we calculate P1 Q0. So prices in the current year or in the 2012, that is considered as a P1, and the prices in the 2005, that is a P0, and the quantity in the year 2005 is considered as a Q0. So P1 Q0. So 3800 into 4, you will get 15,200. 3,200 into 0.6, then 1,920. Then 6,400 into 1, okay, you will get 6,400. 100 into 3, 300. 1,000 into 12, 12,000. 600 into 1, then 600. Then 3,200 into 12, okay, you will get okay 38,400. Then 3,000 into 12, you will get 36,000. Then the summation of P1 Q naught, that is 1,10,820. Then let us move on to the next one, P naught Q naught. Then P naught Q naught 1,600 into 4, okay, 6,400. 1,500 into 0.6, then you will get 900. 2,100 into 1, obviously 2,100. 60 into 3, then 180. Then 400 into 12, okay, 4,800. Then 500 into 1, obviously this is 500. Then 1,500 into 12, okay, 18,000. Then 2,000 into 12, obviously we will get 24,000. Then the summation of a P naught Q naught is 56,880. So consumer price index number, okay, for 2012 with the base year 2005, that is CLI or CPI, we can call it as, okay, equals to summation of P1 Q naught divided by summation of P naught Q naught into 100. Then put the values, okay, we calculated here. Summation of P1 Q naught is nothing but 1,10,820 divided by summation of P naught Q naught is nothing but 56,880 into 100. After this calculation, we will get, okay, 194.83. This is the final answer of that calculation. It means the prices of the commodities, okay, in the year, it means 2012, increased to 94%, okay, 94.83% compared to 2005. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2012ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಮೋಡಿಟಿಗಳ ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 94.83% ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಯು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೋ ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್ ಹೌ ಟು know the percentage of increase or decrease. Here 194.83 minus 100, because we will consider, okay, base year always, okay, 100. Then 94.83. Then this will indicate that the, okay, increase is the price of the commodities. Okay, thank you. We will move on to the next problem.